Or has she?
I just ate way too many celebrations. So, who likes doing homework? Any hands raised? None? No. Didn't think so. A lot of people like success in achieving, but most people don't enjoy it when they get an English essay on comparing a poem with Shakespeare. I mean, Shakespeare? Really? Why is that even on the curriculum? When I was doing my GCSEs, I thought to myself, God, why on earth am I studying Romeo and Juliet? What on earth am I gaining from this? What on earth are other people gaining from this? Nothing, really. Then GCSEs came and went, ASs came and went. That was a year of regretting doing chemistry, working with the most boring chemistry teacher. And I thought, why on earth am I doing chemistry? I'm not going into chemistry, so surely this work is just a bit pointless. So ASs came and went, and the summer came and I went to Soul Survivor. And there was a seminar which was about school and work. I was interested, so I went along. And the first thing I remember them saying was that everything in creation is to do with God. So if school is in creation, then it has everything to do with God. And if you skip back however many years, from the beginning we see that God works. And if we were made in His likeness and He works, then doesn't that mean that we were made to work? You see, all work is important. In the Old Testament, God is a gardener. In the New, He's a carpenter. But then if we are made to work, why is it so hard? Well, there's two possible reasons why work is hard. Either it's not what we're gifted at or enjoy, or it could also be because of the fall. You see, after Adam ate that fruit, it implies that we will always be aspiring to do more than we physically can. The second thing that I wrote down from that seminar was that God doesn't call the equipped, He equips the called. God has a plan, but if you try and do it your own way, then why should God equip you? If you're being a bit like Jonah and running away from what God has called you to do, if you listen to Him, He will equip you with your needs if you follow Him. And it's not going to be easy. When the disciples followed Jesus, they abandoned everything they had, including their wives and children. Yeah, that's everything. But God promises that if you take that step out of the boat, then by the grace of God, you'll be walking on water. Okay, we went a bit off topic there, but that doesn't make it any less relevant. So when it comes down to work, the last thing I got from Soul Survival was this. Your work at school is your worship. Your work is your worship. Well, what does that mean? Well, this next bit I've got in speech marks, so I'm not sure if it's a quote from the Bible or somewhere else. But whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as if you were doing it for God, not for men. And that sums it up, really. When it comes to work and homework, most of us are really atheists, as in we're not doing it for God, we're doing it for either ourselves or for some other person. And when God sees that you're working at something with all your heart for Him, then I think He'll bless you for that. Because work shouldn't be something that you despise. The point of work is not to further our own monetary kingdom. Goodness, not even to further someone else's monetary kingdom, but to further God's. Reaching out to those in need, healing the sick, being a friend to the people who society looks down on. And you can do that in whatever work you do. Be it raising money, to writing a Shakespeare essay, or something boring like that. God can use whatever you bring to Him. Doesn't matter how big or how small, because God loves that you put the effort and the time in for Him. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as if you are doing it for God, not for men.